Say whatever you want.
And I'm still here. I just have audio only.
Yeah, and you've got all the assets, right? Because that's a big part. That's a big part.
Everything you need.
Okay.
The less we look at Joel, the better, right?
Right? Just I can't even see me down in the bottom. You just see Danhausen.
So we're recording this because we do like an outtakes thing. What you just said is going to start the outtakes video.
Great. I feel loved and respected.
You know what they say, Joel? You know what they say, Joel? They say that only care when people say nothing. When they say nothing, that means they don't care.
Oh, yeah. Jeremy,
Yeah.
that's how Jeremy and I like kind of like hit it off as friends. We're in the same boat of that. Like, if I'm picking on you, there's like a 97% chance I freaking love you.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yep. It's when you say nothing that's like, oh man, they think I'm a piece of shit.
You'll be careful.
Kate, how are you?
I'm doing all right. How are you doing?
I'm good. Is this the first time we've ever actually talked?
This is
right?
the first time, that we've like been on a stream together or had any
what a world. What a world.
Why
How are
are
you doing?
In advance.
What's that, Joel?
My condolences in advance.
How dare you?
You're saying that to her about me, aren't you, Joel?
Hey, y'all can take that however you choose.
I choose to take it if we've both survived Joel. We'll be fine.
my level of tolerance weekly, let me tell you. I'm kidding, Joel. You're so easy to work with. You know I'm kidding. All right, well let's hopefully do a little bit of laughing. I think that you're going to be the perfect guest for this.
Well, thank you.
I think you're going to be really good because I first time I ever saw you do the podcast with Alex, I told Sean, Kate's laugh is infectious.
Well, thank you. That's
and
really
I think that you will be good at this. It's like I had Denise a couple weeks ago, and it's like, man, I'm going to have Denise once a month because she was fucking awesome.
I saw your porn conversation when I was looking this up, and I was her saying that I created her inclination of the porn link being that guy probably like has the best hits collection was like the most Denise thing I've ever heard in my life. I loved it.
This world is so fucked. It's like sometimes I say to Sean, not that I want to minimize his celebrity, I guess. It's just hard for me to fathom. Like maybe it's because I've been working with him, since we started. I don't look at Sean as a celebrity at all. I look at Sean as the dude that runs Fightful. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think there's a weird thing, and I think it's really bad in wrestling, but I do think it's a bigger conversation of fandoms, where when people start to identify with either a specific brand or character or something like that, everything just gets out of control and very personal, and I do feel like online so much of it is the anonymity factor, because Sean says it all the time, right? Like, never had a weird encounter in person. Funny how that works, right?
Yeah.
So,
yeah. He showed me, I was telling Joel this the other day, Sean, I came across a video on YouTube from dated like October where 3 people, they had a video and the video was titled Sean Ross Sapp is a piece of shit.
I mean, he is, but like, we don't have to create it. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
But as soon as I saw it and it came up in my newsfeed somehow and I sent it to Sean, of course Sean saw it the day it was posted. Of course he did.
Yeah.
You know that fucker vanity searches every day. I know he does. But he saw it the day it was
sent to him.
Do people send that shit?
Oh yeah,
all
people do send it to him. Like Hannah will send stuff to him all the time too.
Yeah. But I told him that if that was me, I would consider that a badge of honor. I'd be honored that I pissed off somebody so much that they created a video all about shitting on me. Like, I would just think that's man, I really must have just I accomplished something. I just think so many people, they feel like social media is not real. They feel like they have this invisible shield that hides them from their actions. Like, their actions are not going to be, there's not going to be any reprimand. And it's, I don't know. Sean and I have gone, and Joel, you've probably heard me tell this now 2 or 3 times, talking to 2 or 3 different people. But Sean and I used to go back and forth a lot where I would tell him, stop responding to people. Like, stop doing it. Because when we started, I think he had 3,000 Twitter followers, and he responded to everything. And I would tell him, stop it. That's what they want. You're falling into their hands. You're making it worse. Stop it. And I don't have his following. Like, I'm not ignorant to that. But I don't respond to shit. I'll have people that will shit on me, or they'll hit me up trying to get him in trouble. And if I don't respond, then they shit on me. I respond to nothing. Ever.
Yeah.
and they go away quick. But I understand your
angry about
situation.
Something else the next day, you know what I mean? Like that's the part. Like, and that's something I have to get better at. That's a thing, and that I think if more people realize that, like, other than like certain people who make it a tribute to shit on Sean or whatever, like most people are gonna be mad about something in wrestling, if not later that day, the next day. Because
Oh, my favorite thing is there's someone who is actually quite likable on Twitter who like keeps a daily log of who the main character on Twitter or wrestling Twitter is each day.
I've seen
Yeah, talking about Taylor, and Taylor's actually a really nice dude, and there are times where like he's the guy and he just makes fun of it, and sometimes it's like this was the discourse and it's more of an opportunity for people to look back and be like, well, that was stupid. You know,
I don't know who that is, but it's
just a guy. He's just a guy who's a wrestling fan, and he's a nice dude, and he's active. He started this list just to kind of poke fun at how silly people can be going after others in this like tribalistic wrestling. God forbid you have an opinion circle.
It is very weird. It's very weird. It's like it's predetermined entertainment. It's fake fighting. And if you know, that guy likes CM Punk, that guy doesn't, you criticize CM Punk. How dare you? Yeah. I'm going to fucking kill your family. What? Doesn't make any sense to me.
Or even just like when everybody freaked out that Hook no-sold one move and they were like, his career's over. And it's, you know what I mean? Just like, let's take a walk. That was really fun.
It's amazing how real these things are. It's so ridiculous. Ridiculous. It's
insane that you can compile that many of them in 1 week.
And I have to like decide, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I have to decide.
Like you're you know,
like stretching
the bottom of the barrel.
No, no, like I always have to figure out, okay, now out of these 21, which 10 am I going to use? Like it's ridiculous.
Roses are red, violets are blue. I click the subscribe button. You really should too. If you like videos about real news stories that are funny, stupid, or weird, subscribe now.